Hey folks, coming at you with a very special Tidbits from the Road here. I had an interesting moment driving for work today on a local road, not a highway, and I want to reproduce this, hopefully, because I think I might have discovered an autopilot feature that at least I didn't know existed, so let's see what we get. Here's the car braking for a good reason there. Thank you, Bridge. So yeah, as far as we all know, I believe, and everyone feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, Autopilot only will brake for objects, so cars in front of you or whatnot, especially on a local road. It should not, to my knowledge, brake due to a considerable curve coming up. But 2 or 3 times, and I only did it that much because of the first time, it appeared to be braking for a curve. And actually, we're going to have one down here coming up, so let's see what we get if it does the same thing. To my knowledge, it was not supposed to do that. That was the thing with exit ramps, if I recall, that it would slow down if you had autopilot on and then indicated that you were going in, turn on your turn signal, and the GPS realized that that was an off ramp. But I didn't believe that this was a local road thing. So here I am, I'm not doing anything, and look, the car is slowing down. And it is going to take this turn. Not great, but it did. I did nothing. You know, obviously I have my hands here ready to take control if I need to, and I can get my foot on the brake if I had to. So there's a few more of these type of curves that are going to come up. Oh, there's Autopilot losing the lane on a blind hill. So there's a few more of these that I'm going to test this on, and I'm going to bring to you throughout this drive. And I didn't think this was a feature, but clearly it did exactly what it should have done as a human. You slow down. I mean, that was a 90-degree curve you just saw. So let's see what we get later on. Okay, so you can see we got another 90-degree kind of coming up here. So again, we might have a disengage coming over this hill. We'll see. So, all right. So again, 90-degree. Actually, it's just going to power through this one. Yeah, this is not there. That was a little bit rough. Little chicane there. We'll see what we get here. Here's another one. And, yep, here we go. We're going to slow down. Gonna not take the turn very well. But again, did slow down for the turn, even though it totally botched the turn. Now the only theory I can see on this, although a car is not showing up on the binnacle here, so that's one thing to note, but in every one of these cases so far, there has been a right or a left, arrow. Oh, and it thinks that we've changed speed limit, but we haven't, so we're going to disengage Autopilot here for a little bit because it is wrong. It is not 35 through here. So yeah, maybe it's seeing the sign not as a visual, but as an object there, and as a result of said object being there, it's slowing down. I could see that. But no indication on the binnacle is saying that it's seeing anything, which is quite interesting. Of course it wants to rain now. Trying to take a video and it starts to rain. I wouldn't normally care, except this video relies a little bit on there being proper traction here. I don't want to be kind of having Autopilot do something it may or may not be meant to do, and junk traction at the same time. Just right angle turn here. Let's see what we get. Alright, so again, you can see I am doing nothing. There's the slow. Again, I am doing nothing here. And I'm going to go ahead and do that because that was a little not quite with it there. So again, we're speeding up. It's going to slow, maybe. Yep, it did not slow that time. So we're going to be on the safe side. Just handle that. And get back onto autopilot. Alright, so here we go with another opportunity. Again, doing nothing here. Car is slowing on its own. And it doesn't quite nail that one. Again though, the key here is the car is slowing on its own, which is not something I was aware that it would do. So we got another one coming up here. Let's see how well we slow. So here we are. You know, I'm going to take over. This tarmac is just getting too wet to try and trust the car with it. So that's going to end this video, but I got my point across. Again, I was not aware this may be a new feature, or I could be completely out of my head here. That on local roads, the autopilot will slow for, you know, fairly steep curves. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was just a little quickie, not my general tidbits from the road, but thought I'd put something together for something that I didn't know existed and get it out there to folks to see if I'm right or wrong on it. Have a good one. Until next time, keep it charged and hit the road.